When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Depending on how many Tom Clancy novels you read, it might surprise you to hear that Austria is a major hotspot for disruptive counterintelligence operations. On March 29, 2024, a former Austrian intelligence officer of the BVT, Ott, was arrested under suspicion that they'd been providing secret information from national police databases on an almost daily basis to the Kremlin. This kicked off a scandal in Austrian parliament, which is due for elections later this year, and the result of this election could lead to an interesting change for how Austria regards foreign spies on their soil. See, while most of us think of Austria as being incredibly westward-leaning and generally opposed to Russian interference, the same way that its neighbors are, but in reality, it's a bit different. While Austria, ideologically at the very least, is very much in tune with the rest of Europe, being part of the EU, they're very intentionally not part of NATO, and they've kept a high level of relations with Russia since the end of the Cold War. Austria operates off a declaration of neutrality, which is one of the major conditions of their constitution since 1955, in order for it to no longer have been occupied in the same way Germany was after 1945. Not only can Austria not constitutionally join NATO, they can't join any military alliance at all, having any foreign military bases inside of their borders, or participate in a war. This resulted in some really interesting laws surrounding foreign espionage inside their country. According to sections 254, 256, 319 of the Austrian espionage law, it's illegal to leak their own state secrets and illegal to operate any kind of clandestine military or government intelligence services inside their borders. But, and this is the most important part, only if it is specifically detrimental to Austria itself. In short,
it's free real estate.
This led to Vienna, located smack dab in the center of Europe and home to numerous EU and international government agencies, to be an epicenter for foreign spy activity. Even if individuals are caught and prosecuted, the current maximum prison sentence is only 5 years, making operations there low risk and high reward. Now, 5 years in a prison doesn't sound like a great time, but it's relatively speaking a lot less than what you'll get elsewhere. Many Austrian officials are pushing for harsher sentences for foreign spies and increased counterintelligence funding in order to no longer have this reputation as the spy capital of the world. As the number of convicted Russian spies continues to grow to this day, the governments of NATO member states are working to increase their own counterintelligence agencies to thwart this new wave of espionage. Now I've got to go call my CIA handler and let him know that I finished this video. If you guys enjoyed